In the next 60 seconds, I want to go over the one thing that's the biggest threat to your heart health and your overall health, and yet nobody's really addressing it. Why are doctors always telling you to restrict your salt, but not talking about your sugar in regards to your heart? Because they should be. After all, those salt problems are actually coming from sugar problems. And it's interesting because 95% of all high blood pressure or hypertension comes from insulin resistance. Hang out to the end because I'm going to tell you it's so much easier to deal with than you think right now. And over the next few days, I'm going to tell you 5 different ways that insulin resistance is causing this high blood pressure and why. First off, we're going to talk about salt retention and how your body is retaining more water than it should with insulin resistance, and that increases blood pressure. Then I'm going to break down how insulin resistance is making the inner wall of your blood vessels too thick. Then I'll be breaking down how your blood vessels, which are already overstressed, are tightening up in response to being in fight or flight mode constantly. Then we're going to talk about how your blood vessels are becoming more inflexible due to the absence of a molecule that helps them open up and be flexible. Now they're tight and inflexible and overworked and overstressed. But there's one more. Finally, we're going to get to high cholesterol, which everybody associates with your high blood pressure, but they're not associating it with excess sugar. Instead, they're blaming fats. Well, let's turn that around, and I'll explain all that later this week. So if you or someone you know is suffering with high blood pressure, possibly cardiovascular disorders, take a listen, have them watch and follow, because we're going to break it all down. And addressing your insulin resistance is easy. It's just addressing the nutritional deficiencies. I'll be going over that this week too. It's simply addressing a broken food environment. I choose to do it through supplementation. I'll go over that as well. Follow along. Let's see how we can help you get your heart health back.